Who do you think you are?
Oh.
What did I do?
Getting rid of Dre off that list and leaving Timbaland.
I love having hot music takes.
Yo,
I really do.
You gotta walk me through
I really
that.
fucking
Okay,
do.
That's
So,
unreal.
hold on. For context, there's 4 producers, okay? You have Kanye West, Pharrell, Timbaland, and Dr. Dre.
and you have to get rid of one.
One's got to go. She had the audacity.
Dre.
The
Immediately.
audacity. The audacity. This motherfucker forgot about Dre, bro.
3, 2, 1.
Yo.
Yo.
Hello.
What's happening?
What's good?
We're back again. It's the High Level Gang, episode 43. And if you're new here, it's Kylito Cream, Queen Rayna, Vinnie P. The P is for prosciutto.
Hey.
And yeah, welcome. And if you're new here, welcome to music culture and bullshit at its finest. If you've been here before, you know the vibes. And yeah, how we feeling today?
Good, dude.
Everybody doing?
Good. I guess I'll start with a quick question. Since
Sure.
TikTok is back, we were just talking about it, and you said Vinnie P and the P is for prosciutto. Have you guys seen that kid on TikTok that goes to the Italian deli and buys like the full wheel of Parmesan cheese or like the full leg of prosciutto, like
Nah.
uncut?
I love that.
Dude, the owner was like, I can't sell it to you. And the kid's just like, why not? Like, why can't you?
No.
But
That's good content.
he
I
finally
like
got a
that.
full prosciutto, dude.
Dude, that's like, you could walk in a New Deal and do that, I believe.
Mm.
Like, you could buy, like, they got a big fucking log of, like, aged provolone that they were, like, breaking open special for Christmas this year.
Nice.
I seen, because New Deal has, like, social media.
Oh, really?
And they use, like, they put content out for, like,
Nice.
for themselves outside of, like, you know, the deli boys indirectly. Like, that's free marketing for them always, you know?
Right.
But, yeah, I would love to go pull up to the deli. Yo, big guy, let me get that fucking leg of prosciutto, eh?
The whole thing.
Come on
dude.
now.
The whole thing.
I want it all. What do you mean the whole thing? I want the whole fucking leg of prosciutto, guy.
Yeah. Don't even take it out of the plastic.
Yep.
Enough
Just hand it
prosciutto
over.
to do a fucking antipasti every night of the week.
They
kid.
sell them at Costco at Christmas time. You can get like I don't think it's prosciutto, but it's some type of ham. It's like an American ham.
Dude,
It's like
imagine
$100
like
bucks.
slow cooking a prosciutto. What would happen to it? Like, you think it would shred?
No, because it's so dry.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
dude. That's a dried cured meat.
It would crumble.
It would be like a
Pause.
jerky,
No diddy.
right? It would be a jerky. Prosciutto jerky.
So how you guys feeling today? You want to start with threads today, or we want to bullshit? How are we feeling?
Lead the
Start with
way.
the threads.
Okay, we'll do threads. Say less. So I thought it was appropriate since, you know, we were talking we talked about porn last week and the ban and all that. This came up: an AI porn scandal targeting underage girls rocks Pennsylvania school. Quote: "You can't tell they are fake."
Wow.
That's
dude.
actually gross.
Now here's the thing about the AI porn.
Sick.
It's pretty crazy that a computer
Yeah.
is smart enough to generate sex.
It's been fed enough.
I mean, true.
Yeah.
However, I don't know. That's a crazy thought to me. And like, how the hell do you like? I don't know. I feel like there's got to be some sort of telltale sign of when it isn't real.
It's the third tit.
It's the hand.
It's Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
You can always tell by the hands.
Yeah. The hands, the feet, the little details, dude. It's
And
the little
honestly,
details.
the movement.
Yeah,
If you
that
really
too.
watch it, like, you can tell by the movement that it's AI.
Yeah. Can you
No.
hit that left side of that screen? Push it, angle it a little bit. Like just. Yep.
Bang.
Thank you. The glare is insane, guys. We got a TV in the bitch now, so we're feeling very podcasty.
I know, right? We're halfway official.
Damn.
So is that saying like the underage girls are
They're
being AI'd?
yeah.
Like how Taylor
Yeah.
Swift was, which
Yeah.
was like gross too.
Yeah, that's
Like,
a problem.
Yeah,
like,
it's definitely messed up.
it's a problem. I just thought that was crazy.
That's
I was like,
That is crazy.
I know
dude.
that's a crazy way to start the show, but it's a fucking crazy world
Yeah.
out there. So
Well, how do you guys feel about AI, like in general?
I stand on the fence.
Yeah.
I really do, because I think there's like super beneficial things that come of it,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's very like invasive. It's crazy that it could be that smart. Like if it's that smart, then like
That's smart.
fuck's gonna happen?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
There's
feel
gonna be
like
some
I-
iRobot shit.
Maybe.
I feel like a boomer about it. Like, why are we fixing something that wasn't broken? Like, we don't
Yeah.
like we already had Google. open a book, look at a newspaper. I don't know. Ask people
Use
for
a
life experience, for advice. I don't know. But like, depending on a robot is just kind of weird to me.
Chat GPT or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? That thing's
It's one of them,
gangsta, bro.
Yeah.
That thing
Yeah, but it's like also detrimental. Like, I don't know.
that thing wrote Lucia a whole ass business plan
Oh, yeah.
flawlessly.
Yeah,
like one you could bring to the bank, bro. Like I was like, okay, things like that. You know, help me write some essays, man. Help me.
Oh, yeah,
help me
dude.
get through college.
Yeah, I wrote plenty of like cover letters through ChatGPT. Dude, I
Yeah.
gave ChatGPT like 10 years of my Facebook and LinkedIn posts. That way when I ask it to write something,
It knows you.
it knows me and it knows my tone.
That's the crazy part.
So
though.
like a lot of
That's
people
like learning how to utilize.
yeah, a lot of people will be like, "Oh, write me on LinkedIn." They're like, "Write me an article about like the future of advertising in my instance, right?" And every time ChatGPT is like, "In a world of evolving business, like, you know, whatever."
Right.
And mine start off very different because it says it like me.
Like very Vinnie-esque.
Yeah, I like,
Right.
trained it on so much. It's pretty gnarly, dude. I like the AI stuff. I don't know if it's gonna kill us in the long run, but right now it's fun.
Vinnie P, and the P is for please AI me a business statement. Yeah, no, I don't know. We'll find out with time, of course. Now, to the juicy juice. I almost got robbed, but I knew the guy's mom.
Oh my, dude, that's great.
No way.
Yo. Oh, damn, that was a
Easy
beard
beard.
ruffle there. Well, let me back this little guy up over there. Walking back from my work, the streets were mostly empty, and suddenly a guy came out of nowhere with a gun, a grown man bigger than me, telling me to give him all my stuff. I recognized him. He was the son of one of my neighbors. She talked to me about him and showed me some photos one day. I gave him my wallet and I said, "Is your mom Miss Blank?" The shock that the man's eyes went and said, "You know my mom? She's my neighbor." He gave me my stuff back and said, "Please don't tell her about this," in the most nervous tone, and just walked
Tell
away.
my mommy,
Bro, I'm going
please.
straight to mom's house and telling
I'm
her.
literally immediately
Straight
walking
to
right
mom's
over.
house.
Now, this is the perfect example of how not to hit a lick.
For real,
the
dude.
perfect example. Like, imagine you're
Right?
going...
He wasn't wearing the shiesty, nothing. Just went nilly-willy. That's
Right.
crazy.
Man pulled out the blick and said, "Give me your stuff." Man said,
And she said, I know your
"I
mammy.
know your mom. Isn't your mom Miss Parker?
Yeah, right. You know,
You
my
know
mom?
my mom? Like, yeah, she's my neighbor. Yo, please don't tell my mom." But he turned into a mama's boy.
I wonder if he's
instantly.
grown as
instantly.
fuck or young as fuck.
Definitely a young idiot, dude.
He's gotta be. He's gotta be in
definitely a
his.
young idiot.
He's gotta be at least in
Idiot.
his like 20s at least.
I
Like,
can't think of many things in my life right now that I would say don't tell my mom about this.
honestly.
Like, I think I stopped saying that around like 18.
Yeah, but what if like you were in his scenario? You want your mom to know you're hitting licks with the blick, bro?
No, but at the same time, like, dude, if I was robbing people with a gun, my mom's opinion probably wouldn't matter.
I mean,
that
that's
point,
so
yeah.
valid.
You know, whose mom's gonna like okay that?
Mine, dude, my mom would be out there hitting licks with me, bro.
She'd be like, why didn't you bring me with you?
right.
yeah, she would have been like, "And you didn't take his shit anyways."
Yeah,
like,
I got no problem believing that.
you know. What's the next one I want to do? Okay,
Wait, hang on.
What? Yep.
The most underrated rapper of all time.
You want to go there? I was
Not
gonna save it.
necessarily, but it reminded me of something.
Elaborate.
Who do you think you are?
Oh,
What did I do?
Yeah.
Getting
took-
rid of Dre off that list and leaving Timbaland.
I love having hot music takes.
Yo,
I really do.
you gotta walk me through
I really
that.
fucking
Okay,
do.
That's
so
unreal.
hold on. For context, people listening,
Yeah,
watching,
sorry. Yeah,
okay?
sorry.
There's 4 producers, okay? You have Kanye West, Pharrell, Timbaland, and Dr. Dre.
and you have
One-
to get rid of
One's
one.
got to go.
Yeah.
She had the audacity.
Dre,
The
immediately.
audacity. The audacity. This motherfucker forgot about Dre, bro. This motherfucker forgot about Dre. Nowadays, everybody wants to talk like they got something to say. Nothing comes out when he moves their
You're
lips. Just a bunch of
rapping-
gibberish. These motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre.
You're rapping a song from an artist that I
Eminem-
also
Eminem
do
wrote
not
it.
care for.
True.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we all know this now. Well,
So
I don't
what,
know. I went through everything that he's produced and co-produced, and I'm just like, I don't go searching for any of these artists. I don't really listen to these artists
Okay.
outside of Tupac, I guess. But like,
You
outside
realize
of
the
Snoop,
influence he has on rap, right?
That's great.
That's okay.
My personal ears are not listening to Dr. Dre produced songs and albums.
Do you like Tupac?
She just said that was the exception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tupac's the exception? The only one?
I guess. Hey.
And 50. But like, he only did a couple songs for 50. It wasn't like a whole album.
And like one of the greatest rappers to ever fucking touch a mic. Maybe debatably the greatest. I don't know. Depends on who you're talking to. And you don't like Timbaland gotta go, bro. The little like thing that he be doing. Then you have Pharrell, who's just like weird. Then you have Kanye, who's a fucking
Who's the
nitwit.
sample fucking king?
No,
like,
Kanye's
and please,
musically like genius, but
amazing.
Like,
So why like?
Yeah, you gave him his flowers a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. No, I did.
We're talking about from a producer standpoint. I'm keeping Kanye immediately.
You can't take
keeping
Pharrell out there.
Timbaland and immediately keeping Pharrell.
You
So
gotta keep
Dr. Dre's
Pharrell.
gotta go.
I guess it's a hot take.
What do you think?
I'd get
what-
rid of Timbaland.
I would too.
I don't
would
know.
too.
I love Missy Elliott. I loved Aaliyah. I love Khalees. Like,
Yeah, but you
I
act
don't
like
know.
their
like,
music was solely produced by these people.
not solely, but the
So,
things
okay.
that Timbaland touched and produced. That's like he made iconic hits.
Hot take, man. I can't wait to watch everyone
Like
on
what?
TikTok like comment on this.
Listen, I wasn't trying to go after you for that. I was just
No,
curious.
it's all right. I mean,
was.
I don't care. Like, I'm sticking to it. Dr. Dre's going. Like, love the headphones though.
Motherfuckers
Hey,
forgot
thank
about Dre. Is that the title to this episode? These motherfuckers forgot about
Forgot
Dre.
about Dre. Yeah, I don't see why not.
That's hilarious. All right. This one I figured, because I kind of liked the role play thing we did
Nice,
last
dude.
week.
Yeah,
I
it
got
was
another screenshot conversation here. So, I would imagine, let's determine who's female and male
Okay.
before, we... Oh,
Well, obviously, the black is the girl, the gray.
no, I don't think it is. Okay, let's just assume that the gray...
Yeah, but
Is a
based on
guy.
the never mind. I'm gonna say that that's the chick.
That's the chick?
Based on the never mind.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to be like bye. Yeah, that's the chick.
So here's a
Has to be right.
a text that stemmed from two people meeting on Tinder.
Okay.
All right, Rayna,
me
you
get
got
my whistle wet.
you got the gray bubbles, and without further ado,
You can't come over now. My kids are awake. LOL. You don't mind I smoke a bowl before we start, right? I'm not talking about weed either.
what you finna smoke?
Never mind.
Nah, I don't judge.
You say that now. Once I tell you, you're going to be like, bye, in caps. Crystal.
Okay, what's your kid's age?
Oh my God. 987654.
Boom.
I wanted to stop after my 7-year-old. My ex wouldn't take no for an answer, so he
R word.
essayed me. I tried leaving. He almost killed me.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
End of conversation.
Dude.
Wow.
Not the trauma dumb.
Now this right here is the perfect example of why people don't want to go on Tinder and find somebody.
Yeah.
Insanity. She said, "You don't mind if I smoke a bowl before we start, right? First of all, start what are you, or like what? Okay, so you're gonna, but first you
I
need,
would not do that, Cottonmouth.
I'm not talking about weed either. What are you talking about? What you finna smoke?
Right.
Crystal. She left the
Crystal.
meth out too. She didn't even say meth. She said crystal.
Yeah.
Dude, that's where I'm immediately blocking and deleting my Tinder.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about the fucking 987654 kids.
And no, yeah, they're all like year after year after year after year
Like,
after year.
girl.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 children,
That's
all
nuts.
a year apart.
That's
God
nuts.
bless you. God bless all products of
Crystal meth.
crystal meth. Incredible.
That's gnarly,
I
dude.
just-
Incredible.
Okay.
Yeah, man. The people you meet online.
Insane.
It must be like just a fun time, honestly.
What's also gnarly is that like how open she is about smoking meth.
Yeah.
Dude,
Like,
imagine.
by the way, I'm just gonna get high.
dude, he walks in. She's
See you later. Yeah, right. Well, she'd probably be bouncing off the walls.
Oh yeah, true. That's crystal meth is a fucking you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
I didn't
I've
know
never
that.
smoked. I've never
I don't
smoked
know
meth.
anything about drugs besides I know coke is an upper, I guess.
Yeah.
Meth, and I've never done it, but like meth stands for methamphetamine.
Yeah.
And amphetamines
Uppers.
their
Get you a
speed.
little bit of it.
It's like speed.
I don't smoke crystal meth. I only smoke crack. Just kidding.
Redacted.
I smoke crack.
We don't do drugs.
Crack.
Okay. All right. So glitch. How we feeling?
Love
Glitch. We're glitching. All
Yeah,
right.
dude.
So, glitch in the matrix this week, ladies and gentlemen of all ages. Well, nah, because all ages can't be here at this pod. But needless to say, my biology teacher was in two places at the same exact time. This happened about 8 years ago when my friend and I were running late for our biology class. We had just finished our sports period and got carried away, losing track of time, realizing we were late. My friend said, "We need to hurry. We're already 5 minutes late." To get to the classroom from the field, we had to pass the computer lab. Next to it was a room where teachers prepared exam questions, papers, and handled other computer-related tasks with the help of our computer instructor. As we hurried past, we saw our biology teacher inside that room. She noticed us and said, "Go to your class. I'll be there as soon as I'm done." Relieved that we weren't in trouble, we smiled at our luck, thinking we've avoided any scolding. But the moment we reached our classroom, both of us froze. We couldn't believe what we were seeing. Our freaking biology teacher was already there, standing at the board, having drawn 2 or 3 big diagrams. She turned to us with a glare and scolded us for being late. To this day, I still can't wrap my head around what happened. How the hell did she manage to be in 2 places at once?
It's a twin.
Could be a twin.
But they would know.
They would know.
You might not know.
It might not have been that
University's
teacher.
pretty big.
It might not have been that teacher, though.
That too.
Either.
That's
like-
what I was thinking. Like, it could just be a different teacher. Go to your class. I'll be there as soon as I'm done here.
Which kind of like says like, okay, I know these two have
Right.
biology next, and it's my class, and you're not there. Get there.
Right.
So that's where I'm like, this one like kind of feels like a good one.
Yeah, it could be, dude. I don't know.
The only explanation that's logical is that they didn't see the teacher they thought they saw. However, when you see people enough on a daily basis, especially at school,
Right.
like you sit in a classroom for what? I don't know, at least 60 minutes, right? With a said teacher, you're going to notice little things about a person, their little quirks, how they dress, what they look like on a regular basis, where like you're not really going to mistake somebody for somebody else.
Do you think they could have saw the teacher, realized they weren't in trouble, and then like took their time getting to their destination?
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Maybe
Like,
she took a fast way and they took a long way.
Yeah, if they're like, oh, she's
Secret tunnels
going to
for
be
teachers.
finishing up in here for like the next 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
Like we don't
got-
have to rush.
Yeah, right.
Meanwhile, she did rush.
So you're
Right.
basically saying that they just wanted to post in the Glitch in the Matrix thread and they manipulated their story?
I
Yeah,
was more
I
so
believe that.
thinking either that or they were just like stoned.
Fair enough.
I mean, you know
I
how many
mean-
times I've seen teachers in the hallway and then it's like, all right, I got 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. I could run outside real quick.
Absolutely.
Hit the
Bro,
lot,
I
hit
used-
the lot, hit the bat, and then get
Man,
back
you
to
have
class.
no idea.
Yeah.
Like, if a professor's late to class, I am counting the minutes. I'm like, if you're 15, just hit the
Right.
15-minute mark, and I'm fucking out of here.
Out.
I will say that when I was in high school, because I was in culinary, I was able to, like, I would sneak, like, I'd leave before lunch. Like, it was weird because during academic weeks, third period was, like shop related class. So mine was obviously culinary related. And it was split up. So you would go for, 30 minutes. The lunch bell would ring. You'd go to lunch and then you'd go back to that class and finish.
Yeah.
Well, I would leave like 5-10 minutes early related. Can I go to the bathroom or whatever? I'd leave, walk out the front door, get in my car, roll a blunt, smoke a blunt on the way to Dunkin' Donuts, get a nice coffee, bring one back for the front desk lady so she wouldn't snitch me out, and go back to lunch all stoned, eat, and go back to culinary related class.
Yeah.
Just,
Not being stoned eating high school lunch.
Sounds
the
like my
pizza
lunches.
at
yeah.
the Vogue was bussin' until
Them
Michelle
things
Obama
were
fucked that
fucking
up.
undercooked.
Nah.
Those were undercooked.
It was a bar pizza, like Al said, like Celeste pizza.
Undercooked.
Fucking delicious, bro. But I don't know. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna say glitch because I think it's reasonable enough for me.
Hey,
it's reasonable enough.
we've seen crazier stuff,
Absolutely.
and we've believed less crazier stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So
no doubt,
sure,
no doubt. All right,
to 'em.
cool,
We'll give it to him.
cool. There you go. For once, guys, it's been. I feel like we've had a good run of like non-glitches.
Yeah, and I feel like the problem isn't like us. It's just some people can't tell a story right.
yeah,
That's
too.
really what it
like, you
is.
miss out some key details sometimes.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers from Jeep still ain't called me either. Just saying.
These fuckers.
Oh, shit.
I'll rant about that later. Don't you guys worry. Okay, this one was fucking wild to me because I'll tell you one thing. I smacked the shit out of my 9-year-old if this happened. Okay. Am I wrong for calling the police on our 9-year-old son? Our 2 boys share a room, and I woke up to the boys arguing. When I came into the room, I noticed that my 9-year-old was holding a knife to my 11-year-old's neck, which he took from the kitchen.
Holy shit, dude! That
Yeah.
escalated so quickly.
Very, very quickly,
What the
dude.
fuck?
You should have seen me when I found the thread. I went, whoa. So my 11-year-old was too scared to move and was absolutely terrified. When I managed to get the knife out of his hand, the first thing I did was call 911. The police came but didn't do anything. My husband told me that we didn't need to get the police involved and that we could have handled it ourselves. Was he right?
No.
Police calling ass bitch.
Dude, that's gnarly.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
yes
bro.
and no. Like,
tell you
I don't
right
know.
now.
You're raising a fucking Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't know.
Yeah, you're doing something wrong.
Would smack the piss out of my 9-year-old if I came in and he had a knife from the kitchen. I'm like, imagine the fucking
yeah.
butcher, the
Yeah, right, a
cleaver or
chef
something,
knife,
to
yeah,
the
right.
chef knife, the fucking long joint too.
Dude, imagine a steak knife to an 11-year-old.
Just like
Even that.
nicking
You know what I
him,
mean.
like, because they're so
Dude.
sharp.
Right.
My 9-year-old could have had a butter knife to my other kid's throat, and I still would have slapped the shit
Right.
out of him. Like, you don't play like that because what one false move from either of them.
Right.
Now it's a homicide.
Yeah, no kidding, dude.
You
That's
know?
messed up.
Like,
Between your kids.
at least he didn't have the blick, but still.
For real. So I have an older brother. He's 2 years older than me, like 2.5, and we've had our fair share of fights.
Yeah.
Nothing has ever gotten to that level. I
Not that
think-
violent.
You've never like
Definitely not.
grabbed a tennis racket and just like wow or something, like you've never like wiffle ball bat.
No
or, like,
weapons.
you never got hit with a weapon from your older brother.
No, because he was usually the one beating up on me, so I would be the one with the weapon.
Okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. I mean, not often. I threw a pool ball at him once.
Nice.
Yeah. I think I...
Did you launch it too? Like
Oh,
a
no,
good
I
like
pitched
shot
it.
put?
I pitched it.
Oh.
Like a baseball.
Where did it hit him?
Fuck yes.
I forget, dude. I was really
But it
young.
hit him.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, you savage.
Dude, I remember another time I had a, you know those pilot pens with the real fine point?
Yeah, yeah.
I remember one time we were a little bit older. I was probably like 11 or 12. I was like, dude, can I throw this at you? Like a throwing knife? And he was like, yeah, fuck it. And I did, dude. It literally stuck in his side. Like just the little metal, you know, it's like a millimeter big, those
Yeah,
pilot
just
pens.
boop,
Yeah.
I
and
love
it went like-
that.
it was so funny, dude. I was
I'd
like,
be
holy
recording
shit.
it like,
Yeah, it like dangled there for half a second, then fell out. It was so gnarly.
Dude, shit like that is what made me wish. And like, I'm not saying I like don't want to have a sister. I'm not saying I love my sister, but the shit like that is what makes me wish I had a brother.
Yeah.
Same.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
like
yeah.
just to beat the fucking brakes off of each other
Oh,
for
yeah, dude.
no reason.
We had one set of punching bags, or punching boxing gloves, I should say. And he was nice enough to give me the right glove. But he would beat the shit out of me with his left hand.
the
dude.
left hook.
Yeah.
Just boop.
Yeah, dude.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was pretty fucking crazy
That
to
is
me, bro. Like,
so nuts, dude. I would also smack the shit out of my kid.
like
Full disclosure.
that's not a conversation.
I don't know.
That's
I feel like yes and no. It's overdue with the overkill with the cops because like I kind of would like call the cops just to scare my kid. Like yeah, they're bringing you to the fucking station, you psychopath.
yeah, it's pretty fucking wild. So this, I'm sorry for the audio listeners. This was too fucking funny not to put up on the pod. So woke up to find an ear print on my back door. I will be buying home security
God.
cameras immediately. Look at this.
Look at that thing.
Look.
This guy needs a fucking shower.
Look. Ready?
Oh my god.
Look at that thing, bro. It's a whole look at that.
You can see the cheek and the
I
nose
was
and the
gonna
eye
say you
too.
can literally
Look at the
see their
earring mark
face
right there. You see it?
pressed against.
That's a fucking stud, a
It's a-
round stud right there.
It's a woman.
That is
No,
A
that's a
woman
beard
was
right there.
listening.
Look, no. Look at the beard marks right
that's
here.
the beard?
That's the
I
beard
think
marks
that's
right
just
there.
face smudge.
Or it could be, but regardless, you're
That's
gotta
some
be
real
Italian
nosy
now.
Dude,
shit.
yeah, someone was right up against the door looking in.
Dude, that
Honestly, that's me as fuck. Like when I hear people arguing like in the same vicinity as
It's
me,
so funny.
I'm holding my breath
Yeah.
I
just so I
promise.
can hear.
I promise you, whoever did that is Italian because they're greasy as fuck.
Dude, that was my first thought. That person needs a shower, dude.
Wow. But yeah, I thought that was too funny
Yo,
not to share
look
the
at
puzzle.
that
Dude,
ear.
it's a fucking perfect imprint
And
of
that's
a
an
fossil.
ear too.
It looks
Like
like a
that's a
fossil.
big ear.
That is a big
take
ear.
It, take it easy.
Huge ear.
Take it easy.
My
You,
Shayla.
you can't see them because they're blocked, but
You have big ears?
I do.
Yeah, he does. I love him.
You
When
gonna
I
fly away?
when I shave, I might.
Let me see
Him
them.
and
Let me
Cedar.
see
Let
them.
me see.
They're not that big. No.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. I'm gonna
no.
fly away. Stop playing with me.
No. I would give you shit.
You should see my pictures from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like
His
my school
baby
pictures, bro.
You're like Dumbo. That's so funny, dude.
Oh yeah.
With the
I-
cute blonde hair.
I
Stop.
grew into them. It's all gooch.
That's good.
Okay, I like this here. This is a good one. Today, I fucked up by telling my sister's fiance something I wasn't supposed to know.
Oh,
Okay, so here's some context. My sister got engaged a few months ago to this really sweet guy who we all adore. A couple weeks ago, I overheard her talking to our mom about how she wasn't sure if she wanted to go through with the wedding because she felt like they were rushing into things too quickly. She made me swear not to say anything, and I didn't until yesterday. Her fiance came over while she was out running errands, and we were just chatting casually when he asked me if I thought they were moving too fast. Without thinking, and because I'm apparently incapable of keeping secrets, I blurted out something like, "Well, you're not the only one who feels that way," and his face dropped immediately. My sister got back home later that day, and he confronted her about what I said. Now they're having these long, serious conversations behind closed doors, and my sister is furious with me for opening my big mouth. I feel bad, but on the other hand, that was my opinion and fear. Honestly, fair enough. I did have doubts about her engagement when her fiance asked me for advice. Now their relationship might be in trouble.
Keep your fucking mouth shut, bro.
Nobody, you know what?
Or girl.
This is
Keep
why-
your fucking mouth shut.
This is why you just, certain things just aren't supposed to be discussed amongst people who it doesn't involve. Mm-hmm. And
because you put them in such a bad position. Like,
but here's the thing though, like me and my sister, we talk about some real shit, some shit that nobody knows. I wouldn't want nobody knowing. I know I can trust my sister. I know I can for a fact.
Yeah, sure.
However, you gotta be very careful of your sibling dynamic sometimes. Like, they may not have the type of relationship, or she
Right.
might not be the type of person that is capable of keeping something like that under
clearly
wraps.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Self-awareness, though.
And in a situation where...
but and I'm just gonna cut you off. Like,
go ahead.
you can see that like she was quick to spill too. So
Oh, yeah.
like
It was
that's
on the front of her
obviously
brain.
like on brand behavior. Like that's
Right.
not the first time she quickly spills secrets. So
Right.
should have been mindful about telling her
Well,
something like
maybe
that.
not necessarily, though, because
Too quick.
she had that on the front of her brain. That was something that just got dropped onto her. And when it sparked up, like, we've all been in a situation where, like, we have a thought, and when someone brings the thought that you're thinking, oh yeah,
Right.
you're very quick to just boom, like, instinctively. Some people can make mistakes. Like, am I going to sit here and say that I haven't spilled beans in a secret that I shouldn't have spilled at some point in my life in this same kind of scenario? Like a bleh, you just word vomit? Sure.
True.
I think this person loves drama. Because the phrase, well, you're not the only person that feels that way.
That's what I mean. Like
come
just a little
on.
too quick to like.
Come on.
She was trying to say something without saying it.
Exactly.
At that point, say with your chest and your nuts hanging.
Yeah, that too, but like...
Kind of in a sense of like, I know something you don't know.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
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 It's like, oh, well, like...
It's
I
bait.
I can't tell you.
Right.
Unless
But
you ask.
My sister don't
You know what
fuck
I mean?
with you like that.
Yeah. Yeah, just keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, you fucked up. Today you fucked up. Absolutely you fucked up.
And then you're going to have to listen to it when your sister breaks up with this person, because it's going to be all your fault.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
yeah. Yeah.
This
Whoa,
is
read that one, yeah.
this one here. Yeah, that's the next one. Yeah. Don't you worry. Don't you fucking worry about it.
Cannot. I can't.
Oh man, people we know can relate. So, I am a virgin at 32 years old. This is a man. What am I doing wrong? For what it's worth, I usually for what it's worth, I usually date 4 years in my age range, mainly because I want to have kids one day, and with a woman older than 36, that'll be hard. Last year, I asked out roughly 30 women in real life. All of them rejected me, and one reported me to HR, and I got in a lot of trouble. I've been banned from bars for shooting my shot too many times.
No.
Manager's exact words, even though it was only 6. And Tinder has been useless.
Only 6.
It's literally just inexperience that's the issue. Almost every woman I've met has picked up on my inexperience and said that they don't want to be my teacher. The years before, I've been rejected about 10 times each, so not as much as 2024, but it's still a lot. What else can I do to find a life partner?
Oh, it's desperate.
Bro.
It's just the desperacy.
Before I even,
Ick.
last year, I asked out roughly 30 women in real life. They all rejected me. One reported me to HR, and I got a lot of trouble. I've been banned from bars for shooting my shot too many times. Brother! Are you shitting me? That's insane.
This is one of those times where we need like a little more context, dude. Because what is he going like?
I know he's coming off so
Way too
strong.
strong. Yeah, way too strong.
You want to go out?
Yeah.
Like I said hello.
He's probably saying like, "I'm a virgin. Do you want to have sex?" He's probably saying something that stupid.
Yo, imagine being that straightforward.
I mean, there
I have
are
no
people
problem
out there like
believing
that.
Dude, so here's where I'm at. Like 30 is a lot, but also if it's in a year, like 30 in a year, that's 2 a month with a couple extra. That's like
That's
not
1 a day.
30 in a year,
Oh, a year. I thought it was okay.
right?
Last year, I asked out roughly 30 women. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Within
That's only,
the course of a year.
That's only 2 a month. So A,
Okay,
get
all
more
right.
at bats in.
Okay.
But B, you got to change up your approach, dude, and stay away from the work women because that's just a problem.
Well, the context of this makes you feel like he asked out roughly 30 women in real life in the course of a year. Like, that should have been like 120 guy. Like, if you're really trying to get yourself out there,
If you're
like,
actually trying to find a life partner, yeah.
and to
gotta
be
find
fair,
him.
rejection's all part of this.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're like worried about rejection, like, dude, like, I don't know what you look like. I don't know what your deal is,
But
but
it
like,
sounds like you have terrible social skills,
have
so you need to like go on like speed dating.
what do
Get
the
a
kids
friend.
say these days? You don't have no riz.
No
You got no
riz.
riz.
No riz.
And then what else do they say? They say like
Skibbity.
skibbity, bro. What the fuck is skibbity?
Beta.
Skibbity doo da. Yippity yay. Are you doing out here, bro?
Yeah, what the
I
skibbity?
think Rayna hit it on the head. The desperation is like palpable.
Incredible.
God.
Here's
dude.
something I don't often advise.
Oh boy.
Go buy yourself some pussy, dude. Get over the virgin part.
Yeah.
And
It's very affordable.
Work the kinks out.
Yeah, just understand what you're going after. Because
Power of the pussy.
yeah, dude, I think you just need to get over that hump.
Pretty.
Pun not intended.
Literally.
My best advice for this man, from me, Kylito Green, would be, dude, keep shooting your shot.
Yeah, of course.
Just keep.
Not at work though.
Listen, man. Yeah, because you don't need HR up in your business. You don't need to lose your job over some puss that you haven't had
Not
yet.
even that, dude. You don't need the fucking gossip. Like you don't need to be the dude that's asking out every chick at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because you look like a creep, which you probably
You
are.
might be.
And for some women advice, just despeраcy and abrasive is just immediate ick.
But again-
Immediately.
Yeah, what are you doing that you're getting kicked out of bars, dude?
Like you're being
For
you're
shooting his
saying
shot too
something
many
that's
times.
so like ew.
yeah.
That was the
Like-
manager's exact words for shooting my shot too
Socially
many
being
times.
ew. Like
But
you're
what is
saying
that-
something gross.
But what does that mean, though? If you were shooting your shot too many times to get kicked out of the bar, were you trying to pursue the same woman? Or you pursued
No,
enough women?
so many times at the bar that even the bartender is like, you need to leave.
Yeah.
Dude, no, see,
Because
that's
the bartender's gonna be like, dude, the
You're
women don't
scaring
come here
the money
anymore
away.
because like you're the fucking dude at the corner of the bar. Whoa, trying to like get fucking every yeah.
Is that
no,
you?
It's me. I wrote those. Like you're in here every week trying to get these. You know what I mean? Like
true. Or it was a woman, like, he literally tried to talk to every single woman
just went
in the
down the
bar.
line.
Yeah, and then like one of the women went up to like a manager or a bouncer, like, this guy's creepy.
Or the
He
manager's
needs to go.
feeling bad for you. Like, I can't keep watching this. You gotta go.
That would be
Yeah.
so funny.
Worst
gotta
case
fucking
scenario
go.
right there. Like, if you're getting thrown out of the bar for shooting your shot too many times because the manager feels bad for you, you got it down so bad, bro.
Yeah, and I would
So
say,
bad.
what are you doing wrong? We actually like don't even really know what you're doing.
Yeah, you didn't give enough
Yeah.
context for us to really.
You're probably
like,
just being weird.
You're doing
Stop
everything
being weird.
wrong, including how you're posting on Reddit.
You're not like on a high level status right now, bro.
Not high level at all.
That is anti high level. All right, I got a few more. Some of the best ones always revolve around sex, though. Do you notice that? Some of the best threads.
people are wild, dude.
Yeah. All right. So, am I the asshole for refusing to give my lottery winnings to my family after they excluded me from a family trip? I, 28 female, come from a family of 5. My parents, my 2 siblings, 30 male, 25 female, and me. Growing up, I was always the black sheep. My siblings were the golden children, and while I wasn't outright ignored, I definitely got the short end of the stick. A few months couldn't relate. I'm the oldest. A few months ago,
I'm the favorite.
a few months ago, when my family planned a big overseas trip, I found out through my sister's Instagram post, not them directly. When I asked them why I wasn't included, my mom said, "We didn't think you'd want to come, and besides, we're tight on budget." It hurt, but I let it go. Fast forward to a month ago, I bought a lottery ticket on a whim and ended up winning a life-changing amount of money. Over $2 million.
Yo, get it, dude.
Wow.
Congrats.
Yeah, facts. Congrats. I decided to use the money wisely, paid off debts, invested, and set some aside for fun. I didn't tell my family right away because I didn't want them to treat me differently. Well, word got out after I bought my new car, and they're furious I didn't offer to share the wealth. My mom said it's selfish to keep all that money to myself when they're struggling. News to me given the vacation. My sister hinted that I should pay for her student loans, and my brother outright asked me to buy him a house. I calmly explained that I wasn't obligated to share just because we're related, especially given how they've treated me in the past. I mentioned that the trip as an example of how I've been excluded. My dad said that was different. This is family money. Now they're all calling me an ungrateful brat and saying I'm ruining the family dynamic. Am I the asshole for standing my ground and not giving them money?
Not
This is
one
what I'm gonna
bit,
do.
dude. Not one bit. Yeah. Hats off.
Tipping my cap to you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Break him off at 20.
If my parents
Buy him a pizza.
ever looked me dead in my face and told me I wasn't in the budget,
for a
You
family
should have
vacation.
pulled out then.
oh
No kidding,
my
dude,
fucking
for
gosh,
real.
I would be showing my truest form.
Isn't this like one of the juiciest juices, am I the assholes we've ever done?
Yeah, and they are by
Oh
far
my
not
God.
the asshole, dude. So far from. First of all, even with all the drama, you don't know anyone anything when
Nah.
you win the lottery.
No.
Like,
Who
At
paid
all.
for the ticket?
unless
You?
unless someone paid you for your ticket.
Yeah.
But like, man,
Like if your dad got you that for a stocking stuffer and you hit over $2 million, I would expect you to buy your dad a car or something.
this
like,
makes me want to tell this person to go buy another car, dude.
yeah, like just flex that shit in their face.
Immediately.
Go on the vacation and get everything upgraded and
Yeah,
watch
for
them
real.
from below.
Yo.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
That was my thought though.
Or like
was-
bring them along on vacation. You get yourself limo service for everywhere and just have them like Uber to meet you at the different locations
Yeah.
and shit.
Yo, like that would be my move though. I would have immediately booked that same trip on the same flight.
presidential suite, everything,
First class, fucking you name it, bro.
Same time,
and just
everything.
flexed on them. Like went everywhere with them. Like
I wouldn't even go with them. I
I'd
would
be
be
like-
like across the table, like,
I'd be like, yeah, let me get a separate bill though. Like, yeah,
Oh yeah.
like they're expecting you to pay. Like you're playing nice.
Dude, if my family ever took a vacation and didn't invite me, I'd be
and
so
said
pissed.
you're not in the budget.
Yeah, I would be
like,
so pissed.
you,
I would
so
be,
pissed.
yeah. I'm writing people off for life for that, bro.
Like-
you're telling me you're going on an overseas trip with
A
our
family
immediate
vacation.
What am I?
Right?
What am I?
Nothing.
family
Nothing.
vacation that is
Nothing.
not in the budget.
Nothing
Like,
but a
that's insanity
fucking
to
white
me.
trash honky.
She says, well, I wasn't ignored outright. Well, you absolutely were ignored outright.
Yeah, pretty blatantly.
Yeah.
Like right up in your face.
That was different. This is family money.
How?
What do you mean,
How?
bro? Did everybody throw down for the scratch ticket?
How?
Or what? Like,
Like-
I gotta know. I need to know. Like,
Bro.
Dude.
Incredible,
Fuck
dude.
being a black sheep.
Incredible.
I would be a lone wolf at that point.
Seriously.
Like,
Bottom line is, you're not the asshole. Like,
Definitely not.
again,
At
I
all.
just tipped
like
my
literally at all.
I just tipped my whole ass cap to you. Like, you're not the asshole. All right, I got
It would make me want to like buy the house next door.
Literally.
tear it down, build an even bigger house.
dude.
Yeah, flex.
Or like just
Literally find every reason to flex on them.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like every reason.
it's like, oh, Dad, you're mowing the lawn today. Like, oh, my guy doesn't come on till Tuesdays. You know what I mean?
Literally. Literally.
Nah, the best would be like you bought like the whole ass like block,
Right.
and like they have lawyers knocking on their door, like, yeah, you got to move out. Like,
Right.
this
Yeah.
land's been bought, and it's like, what do you mean? What? By who?
Your
Hi,
son.
Mom. You're in the back, like,
Or you just buy the whole neighborhood and let the homeless move in, drive them out.
oh my god.
Literally.
Just
getting
hire a
so
crackhead
good.
to sit out front of their house
Yeah,
and get
for real.
high all day. Yeah.
Call that chick with a meth.
Petty king.
The chick with the meth. The
Alright.
crystal.
Yeah, the crystal. Sorry.
Yeah, the
Classy
crystal.
over
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
Crystal.
The crystal. All right. Where's the other one? Let's see. Should we do? All right, let's do this one. Okay. This is a hypothetical situation.
Nice.
So you're stuck in a casino until you win $10 million.
Oh, good God.
You are trapped in a casino until you win $10 million from gambling without losing. You start with $100. You spend on gambling. Every time you go bankrupt, you get $100 again, with a 5-minute grace period in between each time you are able to claim the $10. You are only able to claim the $100. You are only able to claim the $100 only if you go bankrupt. So it's a public casino. The guests and staff are there, but you have unlimited stay at a room there. You have access to free food and drinks from the restaurant inside the casino, and the gift shop with basic essentials is also available. You are not allowed to bring anyone with you. You can't communicate with anyone outside of the casino. You can't bring anything but the clothes on your back. You cannot leave the casino until you win. Security will make sure you're playing fair, not bribing staff or utilizing any of the malicious means against the casino. Being overly disruptive to the regular casino goers or attempting to cheat will instill a 2-week penalty where you are not allowed to gamble. You weren't allowed to accept the offer with the intent of trying to win, just bumming out in a casino for free, essentially. Would you try it?
No. Immediately no. I don't
10
even want to
million?
entertain this. No.
Who's giving me the hundreds?
No.
It doesn't really, they don't even specify, but just for sake of argument, you're going up, you have like a debit card.
Yeah,
that
yeah, right.
Every time you go up, you can
fair.
pull $100.
Yeah, fair enough.
No.
Dude, I'd try it.
You might be there a while, buddy.
I might be there for my whole life.
But
Hell no.
10 million steep. Like for 10 million, I'm not doing that.
Bro, even if you don't win, you got access to the restaurants, the food, the booze. Like, you got everything you need there. It's a free stay.
Yeah.
And you get to win money.
I hate gambling.
But the thing
Like-
is you have to be there till you hit 10 mil. So you could hit 50,000, 100,000. It wouldn't matter until you hit that 10 mil mark. You ain't leaving.
You could think of worse places to be.
Fair enough,
The
dude.
casino is one of them.
Because you know at some at some
I fucking
point
hate that shit. Hell no.
at some point
Hell
in
no.
time, there's gonna be hookers and cocaine there. Somebody's gonna bring hookers and cocaine to the casino.
And you're not going to be there.
Fuck. You're right.
So,
I'm trying it.
I'm sold.
what game would you play?
God. I don't know, man. I don't think you're hitting 10 million on a slot.
No,
You're gonna have to
definitely
play
not.
cards. You're
That's
gonna
what
have to
I
play
was thinking.
some
That's where
poker.
you really
Baccarat
lose me.
or blackjack
I'm not
or
doing that
something.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think you can win that on like roulette or craps.
Yeah, the per wouldn't let you bet as much as you would need to.
Yeah.
10 mil?
Well, it doesn't
So
have
much
to be
money.
10 mil at once, right? They didn't specify that. You know what I
I
mean?
figured your like purse would have to be at 10 million for them to let you out. That's
Okay,
that's
all
kind of
right,
how
yeah,
I read
yeah,
it.
yeah. Okay, then I'm def playing roulette.
Yeah.
I love roulette. It's pretty simple, bro. Is it a black
Right.
or is it white or is it a
Yeah,
number?
right.
What do you got?
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, I think that's
Nah.
crazy. I wouldn't do. I don't know. In reality, like if this was a real offer to me, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't do it in real life, but for the sake of argument, dude, that sounds like a fucking fun challenge, man.
Right? I thought
love-
that was pretty cool. Whoever
love me
came
some
up with
gambling.
that. Yeah, no, I do too. I
hate
do
The,
too.
gambling. I
Speaking
hate
of
it.
which, speaking of millions of dollars,
Yeah.
and since we do show reviews every now and then, Have you guys watched Mr. Beast's reality show?
No, I've been meaning to though.
Dude.
You
He has
know
a
who
show?
talks about it? Shits and Gigs talk about it.
It is
on their pod.
so good. It is so good.
It's like if everybody leaves, you don't get the money or something. Like it's like they do challenges, and it's like you have the option to like take certain amount of money,
Yeah, dude.
and walk away, or you
was-
stay. I don't know.
It's so dope. I'd highly
What's it
recommend
called?
it. Beast Games, I think.
Okay, and it's on what?
Amazon
YouTube?
Prime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dude, the first game, he like put up $500,000 or like $250,000, and it was like self-eliminate. And if you self-eliminate, you and the other people split the money. So if you're the only person to self-eliminate, you'd win the 250. But like, I think 20 or 30 people self-eliminated, and they all left in the first 5 minutes of the game with like 30 grand.
Mr. Beast, if you ever come across this podcast and you need somebody to go on it, I will cut myself out of the game in 30 seconds if you give me 30 grand. bro.
immediately,
Like,
dude.
immediately.
Immediately.
I'm gonna show up and then leave. Give me the money, bro.
So the grand prize is $5 million.
Wow.
You can win an island along the way.
Win-
You can win Lambos along the way. You can win tens of thousands of dollars along the way, and still be in the running for the $5 million.
Wow.
Dude, can we
Yeah.
just like
It's so nuts. There's 1,000 people in the game to start, and like
Holy shit.
the first 4 episodes, he cuts
Everyone's
out
just
like 500 people, and then
dropping like flies.
and now I think I'm on the 6th or 7th episode, and there's 60 people left. So now the show's like
wow,
starting.
dude, that's
Now
super
the
cool. I'm gonna have
competition
to check.
gets
We're gonna have to
fucking real.
watch that
Dude,
shit.
it's so sick.
And
It's
not
so
for
sick.
nothing, shout out Mr. Beast, bro. I fucking love that guy. Like he started out with a fucking dollar and a dream, just like us. And
for real.
look
I
at
don't
him,
really
bro.
know much about him, but
He's just a YouTuber.
He's like the original YouTuber that like
went viral for
making stupid shit. I forget what the shtick was. He's
is
he's
YouTube.
he's super famous for what he did, but it was something like it was something stupid like I'm gonna like flick a rubber band every day on YouTube until I get 1 million subs. He was like one of the first guys to do that type of shit, and he did it like 20 fucking years ago.
cool.
Or
Yep.
10 years ago, whatever
yeah,
it was.
yeah.
But
But shout out him though, for real.
Cool.
he's also like a good dude.
he gives out like he does good things with his money. Like
Yeah.
he does a lot of
Philanthropy.
stupid
Yeah,
shit
a
too
lot, yeah.
for the sake of content. But you know he's making money as he's spending that money for the content, obviously. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like he probably, and I correct me if I'm wrong, might be the highest paying YouTuber.
Probably.
You know what I mean? Like-
highly recommend watch Beast Games. It's such a fun show.
Word. Good
Yeah,
plug, dude.
Panda.
It's Squid Games in real life,
Good plug.
and no one
I
does.
like that. Do I have one more? Well, we never really did answer the most underrated rapper of all time. We just went on a side tangent.
I feel like of all time is just such
In your opinion, I mean, you know, underrated rapper of all time.
in your own opinion of rappers that you listen to.
You know me, I think a lot of people don't get their flowers. I'm just gonna go out on a whim and say Fabulous. I don't, not of all time, but in my opinion, he's just a super highly underrated rapper that doesn't. And he's been around for so long, and I don't know. That would be my pick if I just have to throw a name out.
Okay.
I'd say Paul Wall.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
T-Pain.
T-Pain's a good. I don't know if he's like underrated though. T-Pain's pretty rated.
He's been getting his flowers a lot lately.
He doesn't feel that way sometimes.
You know who's pretty dope? Logic.
Yeah.
And he's pretty mainstream. He's pretty like rated fairly well, but I feel like he's like on the B list in terms of
He just
Professional
like
artist.
hits and then he misses
yeah.
and then he
I totally
hits.
agree. I totally agree. But his hits are fucking
The hits are like
Yeah.
hell yeah. And
Yeah.
then when he misses, I'm like, oh,
yeah.
What was that song that he had? Like,
the suicide
I don't want to be
prevention.
alive.
Yeah, I don't like that song. I like the
just
meaning.
wanna
I like the meaning and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
I get it. But like,
I don't
it's,
want to die.
yeah.
Yeah,
Who sings that again?
Logic.
Let's keep it that way.
yeah.
Gang. All right, one more question, and then I have a couple of talking points before we get the fuck out of here.
Let's get it.
What ages a person really quickly? Cigabots.
Cigabots? That's
Cigabots.
definite. I'm gonna go stress, dude.
Yeah.
And it takes many forms, but I'm gonna go stress.
Valid. I mean, you take your pick. Drugs, alcohol,
Yeah, right.
nicotine,
Yeah.
candy.
Dude, injuries? Like when you get like a bum knee or something like that. You
True.
know what I mean?
True. Diabetes.
Diabetes.
You know what I'm gonna say? Toxic relationships.
Whoa.
That'll age you.
Well then, that took a left turn.
Yeah. Or like shitty parents. You see like a 7-year-old that's like 40 years old.
Or not being in the family budget.
Yeah, right. God damn.
Foul play, bro. Foul fucking play. All right, that's all I got for threads today, guys. We ran threads pretty long today.
Pushed it right into retirement.
We ran threads pretty long today, but I do have a couple of talking points. So let's get into it.
What you got?
So, first and
I'm
foremost,
trying to sit now.
I want to complain for a minute.
Okay.
Not about my car. I'm not even going
Oh.
to go there because I don't want to like. I'll take the rest of the show
just
up
go to
if I
left
do
field
that.
with that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. So,
Car dealers can be frustrating. We'll
if
leave
you
it at that.
if you drive a Jeep, don't take it back, burn it, drive it off a
I
cliff,
think
crash it.
a lot of people know that. You're just the only one hard-headed staying strong with
Yeah,
Jeep.
Jeeps are pretty
I'll never buy another one.
unreliable.
And if we're talking about Jeeps, for all my local people, Bostonians, we good? Okay. For all the Bostonians and, people local, don't take your car to, if you have a Jeep, don't take it to Kelly Jeep on Route 1 North, Peabody, Danvers, whatever
You
the
know
fuck
what I'm
it
just
is.
going to say? All my life growing up, I heard like Kelly was just not the place to go for anything regarding your car when it comes to dealerships. Like Kelly sucks.
Well, you done
Where
broke
were
the
you when
headphone?
he... What?
You done broke the headphone? No, that's the bum one.
Yeah.
Damn.
Why didn't you tell him not to take his car there?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I didn't know that's where you were going. To Route 1.
I've only said it umpteen times.
No, you didn't. You just said I'm taking it to Jeep.
I said Kelly Jeep.
No, you said I'm taking it to Jeep.
Doesn't matter. Don't take your car there. Don't take your car to Grava Jeep in Medford either. They are fucking deplorable. The worst fucking place you could ever take your Jeep, which is a mistake in the first place.
Common denominator in the sentence.
Yeah, you're running out of
Jeep.
dealers, dude.
Fucking hell.
What else you got?
Anyways, that wasn't even it. You motherfuckers that there's an inch of snow on the ground and you don't know how to drive. Oh my God, bro. Because we
Yeah.
just got snow here in New England, Boston,
First time of the season.
Massachusetts, and it was like the first real fucking, 6 to 12, whatever people got, they got. But my God, I hate when driving when people, like when it snows out, bro. Oh my. And then
Yep.
maybe I'm like, because I drive a Jeep and it's 4-wheel drive and whatever, like I feel a little more confident in the snow than most people.
Right.
But like, you motherfuckers need to learn how to drive.
For real, dude. I avoid it, man. I completely avoid it.
At all costs.
So annoying.
And it's not even because like I think I'm gonna do something. It's because you guys are
Suck.
Yeah.
not the
Scared.
sharpest tools in the
Pussy.
sheds.
Yeah, dude. The snow is such a pain in the ass.
Wow.
Sorry.
It's part of the reason I want to move south, dude. Like, by the time I'm 45, that's 11 years from now, I want to live somewhere where in the winter it's like 45 degrees. And that's a cold night.
So like the Carolinas.
That's it. That's it.
How'd I know? How'd I know?
That's the goal.
Fair enough, dude.
Kel's down. My mom would move. Her dad would move. My brother would move. So, like, the family
Everybody
literally
gotta
has
move.
already told us they would follow.
Tell you who's not moving.
The black sheep.
Me.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can still come on vacation with us.
You just don't fit in the family budget.
Yeah, fuck yourself. All right, so I had to get that out of the way because, fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's deplorable, dude.
I woke up this morning and I was like, I guess it's going to be a wash until, like, noon. Fuck this.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't have anywhere to go. Fuck it.
Like why be
going
out?
anywhere?
Yeah.
So, another thing was obviously we all know about the TikTok ban. That shit lasted
14 hours.
Yeah.
14 hours,
14
bro.
fucking hours.
We were all devastated for 14 hours.
And blacked out 2 hours before it was supposed to go into ban.
Yeah.
And speaking of TikTok, it's back, baby. That means you can go follow us at the High Level Pod on TikTok.
right.
Run those motherfuckers up. Let's go.
Hit the button.
Let's go.
Is CapCut
Yes.
back up yet?
Not yet, but it will be. I had Dave do a little research, and it will be all right.
Nice.
It'll be all right.
Nice.
But yeah, that shit was crazy, huh?
Dude, it was nuts. Kelly was pacing around the house, dude, and she was like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous.
Bro, I went on to fucking Instagram. I couldn't even give y'all a fucking courtesy laugh. I was so irritated. I'm like, there's nothing funny.
It's so funny you say that because I said to Kel, I was like, just jump on YouTube or jump on Reels or like Facebook, and she was like, it's not the same.
It's not.
It's not.
It's really not, though. I know. It's not.
But
It really
that's
isn't.
my second question to this is what what makes it different? You know what I mean? Like you can visually see the different content like between the platforms, but I want to understand why. Why is TikTok so explicitly different content wise than the rest?
In my opinion, I think the algorithm is much more responsive.
Yes.
So like,
Dude.
What the fuck? Hit those lights, man. That's crazy.
Oh no.
Hit those lights, man.
have the lights on the
That's
whole time.
crazy. I'm sorry, guys. We didn't give y'all a good backdrop.
No ambiance.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
Wow.
ambiance, dude.
I'm sorry, but continue.
that was Vinny talking.
Continue.
What a dick.
See, look, now you made him miss his train of thought.
No, I think the algorithm on TikTok is way more responsive. So like, for example, you can be scrolling through and like after you watch 2 videos the full way through, TikTok picks that up and like
Shows
the
you more
3rd,
of
4th,
it.
5th, 6th videos are going to be like that. Whereas like
Facts.
Facebook, you literally have to click a button that says, do you want to stay on this topic? You know what I mean?
True,
And it's
because
just-
as you scroll Facebook, every video doesn't correlate.
No,
at
definitely
all.
not. Yeah, definitely not.
Good
and
point.
it's like boomer-ish. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just
Good
it
point.
ain't it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I agree with you.
I think that has a lot to do with it. But yeah,
I love in my notes
I
for
love
the
and
pod.
hate TikTok.
My notes for the pod today. Rip Kelly Jeep a new asshole is one of the bullet points.
That's hilarious.
All right, another one. I just want to throw out there and say, I fucking love Coach Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah.
What an addition to the Boston sports family, bro. That man,
I like his aura.
the Celtics played the Atlanta Hawks, and there was like a lot of, there was like a, not a fight, but a big like scrum broke out a little bit. And Joe's on the court going, yes, let's go. Like, I fucking love that man. He's a gem. Like, they ask
Yeah.
him what he likes about the new City Edition jerseys, and he goes, it says Celtics on them. Like, he's
I
very
love that
Bill
response.
Belichick.
Yeah.
You know, and I fucking love it. Like,
Yeah.
he has more personality than Bill, but he's like in the same wheelhouse of how he
Dry
handles
humor.
the media.
Right.
And he's a gem. I love Coach Mazzulla, dude. He deserves a shout, man. He obviously was a big part of us winning the chip, but he's got this thing about killer whales. And so when he's talking about their offense and how he wants people to play, he's always using killer whale analogies,
Oh shit.
That's
which I think is
hilarious.
wicked
I
funny.
never realized that.
He does. Like, there was a
I've seen a clip, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I didn't know that was like a reoccurring thing.
yeah, that's his thing.
Did
See,
you
that
see?
just made me like him even more because killer whales are my favorite animals.
They're pretty badass.
King of the ocean.
His he has a recent clip out, and he just kept on saying yes to the
Yeah.
reporter.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah, yeah,
that one was so.
That one's so
good.
funny.
And then another one, they were coming after him for like an opinion or something, and he was like, "I don't really care." He goes, "None of you guys are invited to my funeral. I don't give a shit." Like,
I love his attitude. I just love it.
he goes,
Yeah.
"You're reporters. You're paid to have an opinion. I don't care about it."
He's the best. This is what I'm saying, bro.
I love him.
All these reasons are the reason I love him, and I hope he has many more years to come.
Yeah.
So shout out Joe Mazzulla, man.
Dude, he's a youngin'. He better be around for a
yeah,
while.
I think he's in his early 30s.
he's
Nice.
young enough to be one of the athletes.
One of the boys.
Wow.
Yeah, he's young enough to be one of the athletes.
But that's great though in sports when like Sean McVay for the Los Angeles Rams, like youngest coach in the league.
Yeah.
Like people want to be able to relate, and
I think Missoula's the youngest NBA coach in the league right now.
I
isn't
believe
he?
so. Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
He's. I don't know. This is why I can't wait to have the person to pull this up. I ain't gonna go type and dig and all that right now, but I'm
Right.
pretty sure he's in his early 30s.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he is too.
Yeah, it's so super dope. What else I got? So I just want to give a quick shout to my boy Josh Allen. They beat the Ravens last night. I have personal ties to Wyoming University because my grandfather played college ball there. That's where Josh Allen played college ball. So I always root for my guy Josh Allen. Fuck the Buffalo Bills. However, Josh Allen got to get himself a ring, dude, just so
Yep.
I could say I saw him play in college and he won a ring.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, they beat the Ravens last night, so it's going to be Philly and Washington Commanders versus Buffalo and Kansas City. So that's who we have left here. And personally, as much as I'd love to see the Kansas City do Patriot-esque things, I would love to see my guy Josh Allen win a ring.
There you go.
My whole family's behind Buffalo right now, so it's only right I follow suit. And I think Buffalo's going to ride the fucking wagon till the wheels fall off this year, bro. And the wheels falling off means raising that trophy up. So, mark my words, bro.
Hey, hope they win for you.
I'd love to see a Buffalo and Washington Super Bowl. I think that's kind of
That'd be pretty cool.
what people are looking to see.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. And lastly, how do we feel? Two part here. How we it's been a while since we've talked about this, and I haven't heard much about it. But how are we feeling now that the Super Bowl's creeping up about Kendrick Lamar and the performance? And how you guys feeling about that? Still, you guys still with that? Do you think?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, dude, I love Kendrick.
He's a performer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And with the new album coming out, like, I can't wait to be hearing Mustang. You know, like,
Yeah, dude, I'm
Absolutely.
pumped. I
that
think it's
new
gonna be
album is
great.
heat.
Yeah.
I finally gave it like the attention it deserves, and it's a good album. And I'm actually looking forward to the halftime show. As much as I still want it to be Wheezy,
Yeah.
I am looking forward to the halftime show.
Yeah, there's nothing to hate on. I mean, obviously Wheezy would be the hometown favorite. But like
Absolutely.
dude, it's Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
It is. Like, that's...
Granted, it's been a year for Kendrick Lamar, so I think that's the reason why people are so like bittersweet about it. But
Yeah.
I'm here for
Would
it.
you have the same opinion if Drake was performing halftime? Would you still be like it should have been Wheezy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Just making sure.
If Drake's performing, he's gonna bring out Wheezy. Like, if Drake was performing, there is not even a fucking conversation about him not bringing him out.
Fair point.
Like,
I
that's
don't
his
disagree.
mentor. That's the reason Drake is who he is because Lil Wayne.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree.
You know, like, and they have music together, so it only makes sense he would bring him out. He'd probably bring out most of Young Money, at least Nicki Minaj and Wayne.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 100% though, I'd have the same energy. Nobody should have had that over Lil Wayne. Nobody.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
Very
care.
true.
I don't care if it's Eminem. I don't care if it's my favorite rap. I don't care if it's the Locks or Dips. I don't care, bro. Wheezy.
Yeah.
And the second part to that is I don't know if I know you're in the loop. I don't know if you are, but Drake is like officially has a lawsuit for defamation. Again, it's the Not Like Us and UMG and all that.
Bitch, dude.
And to the point where supposedly, and there's a screenshot, we could throw it up. I'm not logged into my Facebook on the high level laptop, so I can't pull the I saved it or I sent it in in Messenger to somebody, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't pull it yet, but we can throw it up there. It is a screenshot of a piece of the legal documentation stating that Drake had to pull his son out of school due to hazing and bullying towards him based on the song and, like, you know, him being called a petty. And apparently
Yes.
he moved his mom and Adonis, his son, out of Toronto over this whole thing. Between the shooting up at his house and his son being bullied, he pulled him from the school he was in and moved him out of Toronto. So, like, as much as we love Not Like Us, like, this shit is affecting his life in a negative manner. And, like, with that being
That was
said,
the point.
yeah, but, like, it's a different ball game when, like, you know, Kendrick's kids aren't getting made fun of and pulled out of school based on the
Not
things
pulled
that
out of school, but brought up in disses.
maybe so. But here's the thing:
Kendrick also won.
no doubt,
Yeah,
no
so
doubt.
it's like,
but
you
I'm
know,
saying,
on
like,
top of
some of
that.
the things that Kendrick said, I mean, Drake said about Kendrick, isn't on the level of being called a pedophile, and then that song running up the most streamed song of the year, what all that other shit. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm with it. Like, you can get foul, but when you, like, that's actual defamation, though. That's actual defamation.
But isn't all diss records defamation?
I mean, yes and no, though, because even on Hit
Because
'em,
they take it there.
but even on Hit 'em Up, Pac was just talking shit, calling Biggie a fat motherfucker, and I fucked your wife, and your homeboy got sickle cell. Like, that's so different than being like, yo, Big, you're a fucking pedophile. Yeah, you're going to every Diddy party fondling kids. Like, that's very different. That's very different.
Is it true though?
What?
Whatever Kendrick's saying. It's only defamation if it's not true.
It's not true. There's no proof that says Drake's a pedophile. I mean, you could think what you want and feel how you want
I'm just kidding.
and have your accusations, but like, I don't know, man. Like, it's one thing to like for Kendrick to get on Twitter and like say something like that, but it's another thing to have the biggest song of the year and probably of his career, debatably, and it's all like actual slander. Like, it's one thing to have a diss track and talk shit. It's another thing to truly slander another man.
I don't know. I just feel like that's what diss tracks are. It's slander.
I
no
agree.
matter how far you take it. You take it far, you take it to hell, you don't take it to hell. You're still slandering. One slander doesn't make another slander worse. You're still doing slander.
I feel bad for the kid like getting dragged into it. But like, kids are going to be kids, and kids are going to make fun of other kids. And listen, this might be a hot take. It really shouldn't be. But the only reason these people get paid millions and millions of dollars is because they're in the public eye. They get paid to remove the privacy from their lives. They don't get paid a lot of the times for their talent. And that...
Agreed, but you don't get paid to be called a pedophile on the biggest record of 2024.
No, you don't. And I'm not saying that he should like sit back and take that either. But what I am saying is that his profession is... public, like his life, he gets paid to be public. So
but think about, like, with that being said, not to cut you off, Drake's a very private dude though. Like, you never know really what's going on with him. Like, you never know. Like, he's very cryptic and very like, he posts a certain way and he's never really truly captioning things for you to get a real insight on what is going on in his life. The only reason we know about what goes on in Drake's life is based on whatever he raps about and tells us. So it's not like he's one of those celebrities that like, the most we get from Drake is we know he's like making club appearances because you'll see a video from somebody that just throw it up on IG and he's in the club or whatever. So it's not like he's an overly public about his life.
I just have a hard time feeling bad for any of these people for like any reason.
It's not that I feel bad for Adonis, really. His son, kid, like, it's affecting his son's life. It's affecting his mom's life.
I hate bullying, but like, I don't know.
Well, and the son's not suing.
Certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
I don't know. Like, I hate to say that. Like, I kind of feel indifferent. Like,
I don't know if I feel indifferent, but like, I don't feel bad for Drake at all.
I'm not saying that I feel bad for Drake because like when you get into a rap beef, things are going to be said.
It always gets ugly. Like, that's my the game. Point is that's what happens. Like, it is what it is.
Like, my point is this and only this. At this point in time, in my opinion, he has a perfectly good reason to be suing for defamation.
Have at it, but
maybe
like,
not boosting the streams to make the song big and all that shit because UMG came out and said we did the same shit for Drake in his career.
Yeah, I mean, you can make the same argument though for like every like hood rap kid that's like, oh, I shot someone. It's like, well, go arrest them then. They just admitted to murder. Go arrest them.
Yeah, but it's not exactly the same.
It kind of is
because you're talking about like
shooting and killing somebody.
Right, but it's another thing. It's another thing when you're on your own song dry snitching on yourself. It's another thing when you're making a diss track about somebody else and calling them a pedophile. Like, they'll never in any, like, take fame and fortune away from it. It's never okay to call somebody a pedophile in the public eye.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
When they're not a pedophile or haven't been proven to be a pedophile. So with that being said, all I'm saying is that this lawsuit for the defamation due to that is much more valid than his first lawsuit or almost lawsuit about boosting the streams to make the song big. That's bullshit. That's rap. That's rap. That's music.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's the equivalent of if I was gonna sue someone for assault because they yelled at me in public.
I don't know. There's nothing you can put up against being called a pedophile. Like, that's one of the worst things that you can like defame somebody for.
But to my point before, it was in a song, dude. Like, there's so much shit in music that people are like, oh, it's just a song. So he's gonna sue Kendrick, and Kendrick's gonna be like, it's just a song, bro. Like, shut the fuck up.
It's literally
different
a song.
When it affects your career and what you're able to do and not do. It's one thing to just say something and like people say things all the time in rap and it doesn't put a hiccup in your career or how you're able to make your money or live your life.
The song wasn't a bop.
It's a bop, dude.
I don't know.
I love Not Like Us for the record.
I don't know. I see tons we see stars all the time get accused of being sexual assaulters or abusers, and they don't go around slamming fucking defamation suits because it's not true.
Yeah, but
like,
it's different when it's the biggest song
doesn't
of
matter if
person's
it's
career.
biggest or not. Is slander not slander?
It is.
You're
but there's
suing for slander, correct?
there's
Whether it's a
levels
big
to it,
song or
though.
not a big song, you're suing for slander.
But there's
you're suing
levels.
for somebody saying something that's not true about you.
Right, but
Whether it's a big song or not.
But it's different when someone's just making a statement. Like, someone can make a statement and not make hundreds of millions of dollars and go on world tours and get a Super Bowl halftime show out of it.
But
Okay, but for instance, there's a blogger getting sued for millions for talking shit about Cardi B. She's not making it. I think she gets like a total of under 10,000 views a video. Like, you're not influencing a bunch of people, but she got slammed to the highest. So like, it doesn't matter if it's a high being or a low being. Like, you're getting sued for doing slander, for saying something that's not
but
true.
But it does matter when you're talking about two of the most influential, biggest rappers currently and in the game to ever exist. Like, imagine Pac and Biggie were going through this.
They would not be suing.
They probably wouldn't. They'd just be blasting the blickies off. But like, needless to say,
They wouldn't take it to the legality part, which
Yeah.
I think that's what bothers me most. It's like, wow, like, you're the only one in this situation, like, taking it that far.
Stoking
yeah, but
the
there's
fire.
a lot of people
Yeah.
in the industry who like side with Drake, not in terms of him winning the beef, but in terms of his lawsuit, and like feel similarly to how I feel and probably how Drake's feeling. Again, I'm not like necessarily taking Drake's side at all. Like, I think Kendrick's song is fire. I had an epiphany. Go back to episode
Yeah, no,
37.
that's fine.
Like, I'm not really picking a side at this point. I'm just basically asking you guys, do you think that this lawsuit that he now has is a justifiable lawsuit?
I think if he posted in Reddit, "Am I the asshole for suing someone over a song that they made about me?" I would say yes.
He's the asshole.
You're the asshole.
Yeah, if it was like anonymous like that,
Yeah.
I'd be saying yes.
Yeah.
But because they're a high star,
Even
I
more
guess
so.
I
Even
feel
more so.
bad.
I
don't know.
I really don't feel bad at all.
I mean,
really
I
don't.
play both sides where I'm like, you're the asshole because it's rap, and like even 50 said in an interview, like, shit's gonna get said that's not true in rap beefs, in music, like it's gonna happen. So I see
I don't
that
know.
side.
It's just
but
giving hissy fit to me, like throwing a tantrum. Like, I don't know.
In reality, what's really gonna have to determine whether or not this truly tarnished Drake's career is to see what his next album does. However, his
He
album
always has supporters. So like,
yeah,
that's-
his album's always gonna do good, but
Dude, the Diddy files are going to tell us the whole story.
that's true too.
I mean, let's not like forget about the fact that people say shit because they know shit.
yeah.
True.
So like, and allegedly, like obviously, but like Kendrick wouldn't have made a 4-minute long song about him being a pedophile.
And nuance
If it was-
through all of his disses.
If it was just gonna be like, dude, that's not to your point, that's not something you just like go and call people. Same thing,
But-
like you don't go around and like call people racists, you don't call people pedophiles, you don't call people
Unless it's-
like bigots.
But when your
without
career and your ego and your
Well, there's a problem.
status
The
in
ego.
rap is on the line, you're gonna say anything. So
but
just
it wasn't
because
on the line.
when you go, yes, it kind of was though, because you're going against debatably the biggest artist of this time in a rap beef. So you're gonna go in and you're gonna say some foul shit. Like, you made a 4-minute song about him being a pedophile because you knew that was the best way for you to get the upper hand. If he didn't mention Drake being a pedophile, there wouldn't be a lawsuit, there wouldn't be as much smoke, because in reality, it seems to me that all Drake really cared about that he said in that song was about being a pedophile, which is why he has a lawsuit against that specifically. It's not about the song.
Yeah, right.
It's about that specific part of the song.
Yeah, I still think that
He's the asshole.
out of not necessarily he's the asshole. I mean, kind of, but like out of all the lawsuits I've seen, which like isn't a ton, but out of all the lawsuits I've seen that have to do with music, the verdict 9 times out of 10 is it's a song. Get over it.
Yeah, but okay, keep that same energy with Young Thug. I mean, he's free, but like, still, he sat there and said, "Yo, it's music. I make music. It's just a song. It's just a
That's
song."
fine.
And he sat
And
behind
I
bars
believe that
for it.
too.
That's fine. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I have a hard time feeling bad about these people. Like, sorry, you made your 30 million, your 50 million before you were 45, and now you have to go live a life in seclusion. Sorry, like.
Like,
Fair
sorry,
play.
your
Fair
feelings
play.
were hurt from a diss
dude.
track.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my bad. You put yourself on center stage and then someone came at you. Fuck off, dude.
Ultimately, dude, we're gonna see what happens because Drake supposedly, and it's been in with the works and almost done for a while now, has a Party Next Door collab album coming out.
Nice.
I'm not sure it's gonna do numbers like that because it's gonna be a whole different vibe with Party Next
And he
Door on
promised
there.
that
But
for like the end of the summer. We're almost ending winter.
I know, but he was on when he did the Christmas stream with Aiden Ross. He asked Drake like, "Oh, can we listen to the album tonight?" He's like, "Yeah, it's like 99% done. We can listen to it tonight." So like with that being said, hopefully we'll drop soon. And if Drake doesn't hit the top like he always does, then he might have a better case in court. Like, look, I just dropped a new album. Usually, look at the statistics. Look what I do. Now I can't do that because of this.
Because my payola ran out because I pissed him off.
That's
But that's all
a stretch,
perspective.
dude. That's a stretch.
No, I'm not saying I believe that. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm spitballing.
Hypothetical.
Yeah, right.
Like I'm spitballing. That's all. But
Personally, I just feel like, I don't know, like it's such a like weird maneuver within the rap game to me. That's all.
Yeah,
And
no,
I should throw this out too. Like, if he wins the argument and Kendrick has to like pay some type of money back, like I have the same opinion. I don't feel bad for Kendrick if he loses in court at
Right.
all
Yeah,
whatsoever.
yeah.
Like again, you're on center stage in the world. You flapped your fucking gums too hard.
and you pay the price.
Yeah, go live your life in seclusion.
Went too
and
hard with the
fucking- you know what I mean?
entertainment.
Like,
Yeah.
Like my opinion doesn't really change based on like
Who it
Who
is.
has the
Yeah.
upper hand? Yeah.
like you're. Yeah, it just don't be a bitch boy, dude.
At the end of the day, like,
Yeah. You should know your truth. You're not a pedophile? Great. Move on with life. Great.
Let me hear you say OV-ho. Shout out Kenny, man. With that being said, I think we'll put a bow on the show for the day, guys. Again, we are the High Level Podcast. You can find us on all the platforms you find your pods, especially TikTok. Now that shit's back, so find us over there. Let's go run up some fucking views. Let's run up the engagement. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel at the High Level Podcast on YouTube. Hit that little bell. You don't miss an episode. Again, Apple Pods, Spotify, iHeart, Pandora, you name it, we're on it. And we will definitely be back again next week. Peace.